Hey everyone, so I'm bringing up another theory here of mine. I'm just kind of thinking about how is Sensei Yang exactly the new villain in Ninjago Season 7? Now, as we saw him in Ninjago episode 40, I think it's 48, the temple on Haunted Hill, the ninja went to his haunted temple, and this is where his first episode he came in. And, a few episodes earlier in Possession, Misako and all of them had explained that Sensei Gang is the one who invented air jitsu. Now that doesn't sound like a bad thing, does it? And also, they didn't seem like they were really talking about Sensei Yang in a bad way. They never really talked about him, being some like crazy villain or bad guy or anything like that. And it was never really talked about how Sensei Yang was ever really a villain. Now, in episode 48, Sensei Yang did kind of mess with the ninja again in his haunted temple and stuff. They did explain some of the weird stuff he did. But, in the end, though, he ended up, giving the ninja the scroll. But, of course, they had to face all their fears and stuff. But he did end up giving the ninja the scroll and all that, after doing all that. So, I don't know how Sensei Yang is exactly the villain. Do you guys really think he was originally like a bad guy, or you could go either way. If he was a good guy or a bad guy, it could really go any way. At least in my thoughts, because at first it just seemed like he was this lost like ghost sensei, who invented this ancient art, who kind of passed and became this haunted ghost that just kind of haunted his temple after he died. So, he didn't really seem like he was this, villainous, like, mastermind or whatever he's gonna seem like he's doing in Ninjago Season 7. So, again, back to my main point here. Could Sensei Yang be, serving under some sort of, bigger thing, or some other master, or some other, person, mainly behind the scenes controlling and commanding everything. We've had tons of different types of, bigger, controlling type of villains in Ninjago. We've had like the preeminent. We just had the preeminent in Possession. That was a big, it was like the queen of the cursed realm and all that stuff. It kind of had control over all the ghosts, even Moro. And we had the Overlord and the Ninjroids, the Stone Army. We've had several leaders, like Lord Garmadon and the Skeletons. Lord Garmadon was just kind of in the background while Samakai went out and did all the things with the Skeletons. We've had lots of villains go and just kind of lay low while they have other ones go out and do their things. Do their, villainous acts and stuff, Could this be possible that, Sensei Yang is running into some sort of issue where he has to maybe serve under some sort of, mysterious new villain or something that we don't know about yet? There's several different realms we may not know about yet, or where they came from or anything like that. So who knows? Could Sensei Yang just kind of, be the one that's still in control, the whole villains themselves? But could he be ultimately serving under someone even greater? That's the main point there in my theory. Again, this is just a theory of mine, but there's so many questions we could ask. We really know very little about what Season 7 could bring. But what do you guys think about this theory, and what do you guys think could happen in Ninjago Season 7 with Yang and the villains and all that stuff?
It is destiny.